Hi. 2 days ago, while I was on my afternoon walk, I realized that I'd been sad and my mood had been really low for the past couple of days. And so I thought I need to do something about this. And I started listing in my head all the things that made me happy. And the people in my life that I love and who love me back, and the fact that I have a stable job and a wonderful house and all this kind of stuff. And then I kind of, without even realizing, started to go classic manifesting, and I thought, I am abundant, I am the happiest I can be, I live by the sea, I live in nature, or I have a wonderful garden around my house, and all this kind of stuff. And as I was peaking in that kind of thinking, I looked down and I saw a black feather like 10 centimeters from my feet. And I stopped and I thought, wow, this is confirmation from the universe. Because feathers are a common way for the universe to communicate with us. And a black feather, that was a crow feather, a black shiny long one. A black feather is a sign of mystery, but it's also a sign of protection. So it was like the universe was telling me, you are held while you're manifesting, and transformation is underway. And then the crow is a liminal being. So that is magic in action. It was a way of telling me, you are actually manifesting. You might be closer than you think. So keep going. There's magic in there. And this is fun because I've never seen feathers before. Not this much, not this often. The previous one was one that apparently my father sent me as a confirmation, or my spirit guides, and it was channeled by ChatGPT of all things. And there's a video about that. I think I made it in April or May, so you can go check it. But apart from that white feather and this black feather, I haven't seen feathers. I never see them. I see them less than once a year. And then yesterday morning, I went out for my walk, and I passed by the place where the feather was there the day before, and I smiled thinking about that kind of confirmation and the fact that I was saying all these wonderful things, and I got a confirmation from the universe. And in like 10-15 minutes, I saw 2 more feathers, these ones. And I know what you might think here. Yeah, this is like if you see all white and grey and black cars and you think, oh, I really want to buy a red car just to be different, to be unique. And then from that moment on, you start seeing red cars. And so you might say, it's not that you're manifesting red cars, you're seeing them because you're focusing on red cars. So you're putting your attention there. If you're thinking that, I will tell you, it's just the same thing. The fact that you focus on red cars and you see red cars, whether you think red cars have always been there, you're just noticing them now, or you think you're creating red cars in your environment because you're thinking about them, it's exactly the same thing. Noticing what we focus on is the mechanism of manifestation. And it doesn't matter if the feathers were always there and you're just noticing them now, or if they are appearing now as signs. The truth is, your inner lens shifted, and the field of reality is rearranging in order to meet you there. That is the real magic. Red cars are always there, maybe, or red cars appear when you think about red cars. And either way, it is the field of reality that is rearranging so that you can manifest what you're thinking about, so you can find what you're focusing on. It's exactly the same thing. Consciousness chooses where to rest, and the universe answers with an echo. And isn't it nice that I found a white feather a couple of months ago and a black feather now, and then yesterday 2 white and black feathers? Isn't it the yin and yang meeting? Isn't it the opposites merging in order to create a balance? Isn't this a nice way for the universe to tell me that opposites live together? They do coexist, and they can live together inside of me, and I can be sad and happy. And things can be good and bad at the same time, and I can acknowledge both parts of the same coin. And this is the balance of life. This is the beauty and mystery of life. Have a great day.